Sweet baby doll darling, there is not a day that goes on without me thinking about our friendship and how much I appreciate it. In crypto, it's all about high tech, high growth, high innovation, high risk. And of course, we are going to the moon metaphorically and every other way too. To capture the upside though, you got to take on innovation risk. You have to invest in things that people don't understand yet. It's very hard to walk that fine line because we live in the crypto bubble. You're going to see people mid-curve it so many times. They're going to mid-curve it. What does that mean? It means when there is a bell curve and we're like, hang on, the peanut brains are like, you know what, this is a good idea. And the 400 IQ people are saying, you know what, this is big brains, right? This is a good idea as well. There are going to be the Zoomers in between, okay? I'm just going to have to give them a poopy. They're going to say, no, not a good idea because it won't work. Let me tell you something. In life, in crypto, everything works and that doesn't work. It doesn't really matter. In crypto, you got to be early. In crypto, it's about the network effects. Metcalfe's law is about the number of people in the network. You have to front run more people coming in. Bitcoin has 220 million people in the network. How much more can you front run? The next 100 million people, you still aren't going to get much of a price pump. If you can find networks with 1 million people or less, then the power of adding just a few million people can make it go exponentially higher to the moon and beyond. That's when we talk about high growth. But of course, there's higher volatility and high risk. You will be mocked. You will be ridiculed. That's exactly what we have every single day in crypto, every single month. 2022, 2023. What have we been hearing? You're an idiot. I don't judge people and call people idiots. There's risk. It's a game. You play the game. That's it. If you're not good at the game, change the game you're playing. We like playing the long-term holding game. That's the game we like playing. Why? High win rate. Do many people want to play it? Nope. That's why they get wrecked. People who are fading this, they are wearing brown coupled shoes. They have hunched postures. They will always cast shade on your fluffy slippers. Crypto assets will always fit this label. I am still bullish. This is Gabriel Haynes. You see, friends? You see? All these memes, all this power, they all amount to something. They amount to a greater cause. And this story ends the same every time. It ends with non-believers getting absolutely destroyed. Every single time. So this is why I have this cute meme. 4911, an emergency. Bears are about to get murdered. Send a film crew so we can watch them on replay. That's what we're talking about. There are clues. If you look close enough, hard enough, you'll find them. So one of the reasons why I like ChainLink is the inability of other coins and projects to take away its share. ChainLink is considered blue chip guard. It is extremely contrarian. People don't want to touch it. Now, of course, ChainLink's like a brand name, so contrarian, but it's relative. Contrarian in the top 100, sure, but not contrarian in all of crypto because compared to the rest of crypto, it is as blue chip as you can get and mature as you can get. Been around multiple cycles, big use case, everyone understand it. People have heard of the word Oracle. It doesn't really inspire people as much anymore, but most people don't believe. Don't forget, Citibank, otherwise known as Citybug, that's what I'm going to call them because they are part of the bug eater society. Citybug have chosen ChainLink. They actually wrote about them in their white paper years ago. They wrote this, literally, I'm not making this up. The bug eaters themselves. Developers who utilize the ChainLink network pay with the protocol's native token, Link. A token that facilitates the growth of the on-chain ecosystem may gain prominence over Bitcoin in time as it becomes an increasingly critical to the operation of blockchain infrastructure. Citybug basically said it's going to flip Bitcoin. The bug eaters, the people who are like, they're scattering around. They're scattering around with the little beetle bugs. Isn't that wild? Absolutely wild. Just to remind you, friendly information, okay? Not non-friendly, definitely friendly. Swift, which is the international payments, was working with ChainLink in 2016. How do we know this? Sergey Nazarov, in his speech with the Lizard Man, he did a speech at Sibos in September He basically admitted there were 3 people at the start that were already working with Swift. My jaw dropped. Shocking. How on earth, when Ethereum was $1 to $8, were you working on the future of finance, what wasn't even created yet? How did that happen? It's almost like it's pre-programmed. What timeline are we in? Are they time traveling? I don't know what's going on. I'm just telling you something. The bug eaters have chosen Link. So I like it. That's it. I don't think it's going to go 1000x. I don't think it's going to do anywhere near what some of the crazy coins are going to do. But I like it for now. That's all I'm saying. I like it. You can go do whatever you want. Don't follow me. If you don't like it, click sell. Go buy something else. Go buy a JPEG. Go buy Justin Sun's coins, whatever it is. Okay? You might like other leaders. We're all playing the game here. There are other alternatives out there. Remember, you don't have to go all in on one thing. I really advise you don't do that with anything. But we are all betting on the same thing. We need Bitcoin and Ethereum to go up. If they go to 0, we all lose. Don't forget, we are on the site of the bug eaters. They are turbo bullish on Link. And as a friendly reminder, they even told the corrupt Gary Gensler to go after real DeFi instead. For some reason, they dodged the bullet. Isn't that fascinating? How did ChainLink, who ran an ICO, dodge the corrupt SEC? Explain that to me. How did that happen? Well, they're obviously on the insiders. There's tentacles around them. There are tentacles fondling Sergey as we speak. They are wrapping themselves around him. There's nothing we can do. This is how the game's played, friends. It's not about aligning with something or not, okay? It's not about, Team Red or Team Blue when it comes to the bug eaters like this. In everything else, yes, there's real DeFi, there's fake DeFi. We can even call Chainlink fake DeFi. It doesn't matter. I can tell you right now, when the bug eaters are calling Chainlink real DeFi, you have to act, even though we know it's fake DeFi. Do you want to front run billions and billions of dollars from the fiat system coming in, or do you want to find out about it later? That's my approach to it. And Mr. Mikey, he puts it in a very nice way. He says, I must admit, Chainlink is one of the very few large caps I think will do really well. It is the glue of so many things in crypto. Yes, it is. Most of the rest of them will never come back to their all-time highs. Yes, it's true. So Chainlink, friends, sits in the middle and they all connect. Chain 1, Chain 2, Chain 3, Chain 4, Chain 5. And then Chainlink will just spit out, here's a Twitter app. For example, here's the new the new Google app. Here's a new Uber. These complicated applications, they need to grab, for example, Pulse Chain data. They need to grab Ethereum user data, okay? They need to grab Solana. I'm going to write soy here. They need to grab the data. They need to grab information from those chains and then spit it all out into one nice and neat package for entrepreneurs to create something out. Because the alternative is that the entrepreneurs, they have to spend a long time learning each chain, figuring out what's going on, and it's not economical to do that. And they send so many clues our way. So this was in September. Just to let you know, friends, I've got to keep you up to date with these. Right? Citi Token Services is the American bank's first foray into tokenized deposits. Okay. Citibug to pilot private blockchain services for institutional clients. This is all RWA, real world assets. What does that mean? It means they have money on the traditional finance system, which is the fiat Ponzi Microsoft Excel sheet, and they want to put it in a nice package so that it can be transferred, stored, moved around on our Web3 platforms that we know as crypto Ponzi casinos. They want to, for example, take a US Treasury. They have like $100 million of it. They want to take that, move it around, and be able to, say, store it on a wallet or transfer it to another bank and have a standardized protocol. Also, they want people to be able to build systems that use that data. But they need a system there. They need infrastructure there. That's what Chainlink is. That's why Chainlink exists. That's what it's for. And to pay for the system, the data back and forth, you need to pay in Link tokens. But that's a con, friends. That's a con. That's a scam. By the time you see a lot of money coming in to be used for Chainlink, it's probably time to exit. And I can prove it to you in the past of Link. So Chainlink went from 10 cents up to $50. It did a 500x. It was about 450x, right? So ChainLink did a 450x. It was not powering all of crypto the way it is today. At the start, think about this, okay? From its 11 cent ICO, it wasn't even barely doing anything. It was already up 125x. It went to $14. It hit $20 in 2020, 171x. So it did 171x and it's not even anywhere. It was just like, yeah, you know, you're the future. You're going to change the game, etc., etc. We've done all the pricing in. Look what happens after they actually start to be integrated and used at places. They only do another 2.7x. See how important it is to be early. People are not stupid, friends. People are smart. We are the people. We are the outsiders together. We all hold hands. We've got the left hands on the right shoulder and the right shoulder on the right hands. You see this, what's happening. People front run the future. The market is a forward pricing mechanism. Let me repeat that again, friends, so you know. The market that you trade, the market is a forward pricing mechanism. Every single time. It's always pricing in the future. Always. It's reflected in human emotions. So you could say the market's either always right or it's always wrong. It's chaotic. That's what it means. It's always right in the sense that it's always reflecting how we feel today. Oh, I feel good. Let me price in the future. Oh, I feel bad. Let me irrationally price it in. I don't want to price the future. I want to price in what I feel today. Do you see the point? That's what happens. You got to grasp this. You are grasping this. That's why you're my friend. Make sure you like, subscribe, press the bell button and all. I'm going to catch you next one.